Kochie's Business Builders is proudly supported by our partners who are putting small business first.
This week on Kochie's Business Builders, an events company building resilience in young refugee women. A Melbourne wine bar keeps its lights on with the glass half full, and how your business can become resilient now and into the future. Welcome back to our special series of Kochie's Business Builders, where we're putting small business first. Now, for most businesses, COVID-19 restrictions have forced slowdowns or pivots into new revenue streams. While some businesses managed it well, there are many more that have struggled to cope. As we head into a new financial year and the wrapping up of government support looming, we're facing a recession that will continue challenging the survival of businesses right across the country. To come out the other side and to future-proof against the next crisis, building resilience into a business is going to be absolutely vital. To build resilience, businesses need to remain true to their purpose, evaluate technology investments, and find new opportunities. But in addition to that, business owners and staff need to build their own resilience to events that can quickly disrupt operations. So let's meet an amazing lady who's doing just that.
Hi, I'm Jane Marks and I'm the founder of Merchant Road Events. Merchant Road is a creative event management business. We host, style and create event experiences. In addition to the commercial aspect of the business, we also run an 8-week paid training program for young women from refugee backgrounds who are experiencing various barriers to employment. Resilience is really key. I draw a lot of inspiration personally and professionally from the resilience of the young women in our program. We are really committed to pushing ourselves creatively and delivering exceptional experiences for our clients and their guests. And I'm really proud of our team and of the young women who we've had through our program. The business definitely has its challenging moments. There have been countless times where I have really drawn inspiration from the resilience of the women who we work alongside.
What a wonderful initiative to help build the resilience of refugee women and the communities they're from. But how exactly did Merchant Road cope as an events business when COVID-19 restrictions were put in place? Jane Marks joins me now via Skype from Melbourne to talk us through it. Jane, good to have you on board the show. Now, lockdown rules basically shut down the event sector overnight, didn't it? How did you cope?
We went into pretty quick hibernation period in terms of just not being able to legally or safely operate. The core work of what we do is dependent upon managing large gatherings of people. So it was pretty overwhelming, yeah.
Is your business resilient enough to come out the other side of this reasonably unscathed? And when do you think that could happen?
The short answer is yes. I probably wouldn't be speaking to you today if it wasn't able to. We put in a number of measures in place during that period that was really just focused towards the future. So not what it looks like here and now, but what summer 2020, 2021 might look like.
What have you been doing to improve your own personal resilience in this time?
Well, Kochie, I'm expecting our second child shortly. And
wow.
Which is actually has been quite a blessing. Feeling overwhelmed and letting stress get the better of me was not really an option. I think a lot of business owners having a little bit of time out helps their anxiety or, helped them through a really difficult time. But for me personally, It's been very important to continue to work and to be able just to really focus on things that I hadn't been able to focus on before professionally. So upskilling.
That's a great opportunity to really build up your own expertise in managing a business, financial controls and the like. Good on you for doing that. What measures have you got in place long-term to ensure you can ride out the recession? This could go for a while, couldn't it? And also, it makes us aware that there could be other crises that hit us.
The first thing we did was to look at the business as a whole and to look at where we could really save money. And then secondly, for us, it's about diversifying. It has been about diversifying our income streams should large gatherings be prohibited in the future.
How are you looking at diversifying?
We've tripled the amount of stock that we have for hire. So there's been a lot of building and a lot of trips to hardware stores.
Jane Marks, some great tips for all of us there. Really appreciate your time. And good luck with the baby.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you.
She's wonderful, isn't she? Jane Marks from Merchant Road.